Hey, this is Mr. Swift, and for task 1, you're just going to draw a simple block. This is really starting to teach you about the environment of SketchUp and how to use some of the tools. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to escape here. I'm going to go to my new tab, and so you'll see up here that I have SketchUp bookmarked, and you're going to really want to do this so that way you can really quickly get to SketchUp for all of these different lessons and tasks that you need to complete in class. Alright, we'll wait here for a second while SketchUp is loading. Another bit of advice: when you're using SketchUp, it's really important that you have a mouse. A mouse will be really helpful when you're trying to zoom in and zoom out. Alright, so when you first open up SketchUp, you're going to see a person. That person is really there to give you a sense of scale when you're building your items. Alright, over here on the left are going to be all the tools that you'll need to kind of modify the items. Like there's eraser, paint bucket, pencil tool. You got your shape tool, and then these ones down at the bottom you can dimension stuff and measure things, and this one's really important because this really changes your view of your environment. So first thing we're going to do is draw just a regular square. I'm going to grab on the ground. It really doesn't matter how big it is, but now that we've drawn a square on the ground, we're going to use this fancy tool. It's called the push-pull tool, and I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to pull this thing up. And this is one of the tools that really makes SketchUp different than many other CAD programs, is that ability to push and pull different faces. Alright, so now that we've done that, I'm going to use the pencil tool and I'm going to draw a line. One of the nice things about the pencil tool and some of the tools in SketchUp is they'll automatically snap to certain parts of your drawing. So we'll draw a line here about a quarter or a third of the way on the top edge. I'm going to go down, and you can see that this line is blue, and that means that it's parallel to this vertical line here, that z-axis line. So I'm going to go down a little bit, then I'm going to draw an angle down here, and then I'm going to be done with that. Now, to make it look like our lesson here, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the push-pull tool again, but this time I'm going to push it away. When I push it away, you'll see how it kind of goes away, and if you get to the end of it, it'll kind of change color, and that means that you've met the other face or the other side, and you can click away, and then your shape has been pushed all the way through that material. So that's pretty much drawing block 1. One of the things that you'll want to do now is really kind of get used to orbiting around. The orbit tool is really a neat tool because that really lets you look at your shape from every different side. And again, this is really important to do with using a mouse. You don't want to do this on your touchpad. You can, if you have that mouse, you can zoom in, zoom out. Some of the other zoom features I really like are zoom extents, and that brings everything that you've built up to the screen. So it's kind of like a zoom in or zoom fits function. Some of the other great tools here under zoom are the hand tool, and that just lets you move things to the side. And then another one, like I said, is orbit, so you can move around, and then the hand tool, so you can move it side to side, and then obviously the zoom button on your mouse, or the scroll button on your mouse to zoom, and then last but not least the extents. So you're going to want to really get to know how to use those. Alright, so now that we have this done, we're going to go up here and hit save, and then we'll name it, and we'll call this one task 1 block. Alright, and I would definitely hold it in your account. Never mind, let's just Trimble Connect, we'll just save it there in our SketchUp folder. Try that again. Alright, save. I'm in my SketchUp folder under projects. I'm going to call it task 1 block. Alright, once you have that saved, then you can go ahead and finish and move on to task 2. Thanks for listening, and I hope you learned something new about SketchUp today.